Good morning. This is the best place that I can figure out where to do my physique updates and weight updates for the cut. Poor Drake just thinks he has to get in his bed. No, but anyways, so right now this morning it is Sunday the 22nd. I have no idea. Anyways, it's Sunday. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I got a later start to the day because hey, it's Sunday. I don't have anything really to do other than figure out how to get this content done because my technology was shit in the bed yesterday. So we're gonna get that done, but there's no lift. I can take Drake on a walk outside, and I really want to do that during the daytime to get him some sunlight and me some sunlight. But right now, that's not important. What's important is to give you guys a physique update because I've only done this once in this entire series so far. So now every Sunday, I'm going to give you guys a week by week progression upgrade on what's going on. So I'm gonna first rate how I've been on my diet and be completely real with you guys, not lie, say I've been 100% on, never missed anything, because I did, right? I missed a few meals during the work week. I gave my boss one of my meal preps, and at the end of the day, we went back to the gym, got a smoothie, and then we went and grabbed dinner because we were like extremely tired, but also extremely hungry because we had been up and down a 18-story building all day, cleaning windows and doing some manual labor. So we were tired and hungry. So I ate a meal that was a bomb ass burrito from El Santo Gallo, from which is right by my gym. So that's what we ate, and it probably put me over my calories. But I think with the amount of steps I got in that day and the type of work I was doing, I was still probably a little bit below my maintenance because I got roughly about 16,000 steps in that day. I also worked out legs that morning, got in the sauna later that night. So I definitely would say I was below the maintenance that I had for that day. Um, and then yesterday, dude, I had crumble cookie. I did not anticipate that, but I fed into an urge that I had like a retard, and that's what happened. But here's the win. I'm still down 2 pounds than I was starting this week. So this week I started at 209 pounds, and I'm 207 pounds right now. So from Sunday to Sunday, I'm still down 2 pounds. I really got to dial in those urges and things like that. That is a tough thing for me because I love food, but we're going to dial it in. But the win is we're still down 2 pounds. But I know this week coming up, I don't have a lot of physical labor to do as far as work goes. So I'm going to have to step it up and make sure my diet is dialed in. Nutrition is the biggest thing that I'll tell everybody that, is going to help you lose weight. So if you want to lose weight, your nutrition's got to be A1. You can't do what I do and expect to lose weight because if I do what I did last week, this week coming up, I'm going to gain weight. I know that. So I have to dial it in. So I had a little bit of leeway because of how much physical labor I've been doing all week because it's been physical labor all week. But let's get into it. So this, I'm just gonna like kind of turn sideways. Sorry about my Debo boxers. I don't wear those other type of boxers anymore because it makes me sweat a whole lot more. So this is what we look like from the front. Just gonna put my arms out. I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like from that last time, that very first week that we started this, what I look like then and then now, or then to now. Side angle, and then here's me from the back. So all in all, we have some work we got to do. We got to get dialed in. We got to continue with the walks, the steps. I probably averaged right around 10,000 steps a day last week, which is phenomenal. I'm going to continue to do that. If I feel like I'm able to do so, I will probably up that up to instead of 8 to 10 to 10 to 12,000 steps to continue to get that activity higher so I don't have to lower my food because I'm a food guy, man. I like to eat food. So there's two ways you can lose weight. Raise your activity or lower your food, right? Lower your calories because if you raise your activity, your daily maintenance is going to be higher. So if you're eating like what you're eating, if I'm eating what I'm eating now, normally I won't have to lower it because I'm raising the amount of activity I'm doing. So I'm looking into both of those things and I'll keep you posted. But this is the first part of the day. So big things on the agenda that I got to get done. Drake has to get a bath. got to get him squared away on that because poor dog, he just got the worst skin allergies I've ever had with any dog I've ever owned. So I got to give him a bath today. I got to get all my reels done for the week, get my YouTube posted, and give you guys that sweet reveal on the movement. So very excited to bring you guys with me. Sorry I'm like half naked in some Debo boxers, but this is what it's going to take so you guys know I'm not full of shit. And I'm going to be fully honest with you guys no matter what. So I hope that resonates with you guys. I hope somebody, understands that if you're going through something, don't lie about it. Just be honest about what you did. I had fucking caramel cookie last night. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Because for the most part, I was probably 90% on my diet. Only 2 meals that I didn't have that were on plan were the dinner that I had. Well, three meals, but it was still kind of healthy. It was like 3 pieces of sourdough bread, scrambled eggs, and tomatoes. Like that's to me, that's a solid ass fucking meal. Anyway, so that meal, I'm almost flicked you guys off. That meal, the burrito I had, and the crumble cookie. So hey, is what it is. We're gonna lock it the fuck in and get going. Love you guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we are about to leave the house. Just get myself a fresh fade. At least I think it's a fresh fade. I think I kind of messed up on this side just a tad bit. But we are going for that burst fade look. Trying to grow it out a little bit on the top and in the back. Just got tired of the mid fade. Wanted to try something new. Plus, it's just exploring my horizon, or broadening my horizons, or widening my... I don't know what I'm saying. Widening my horizons on different type of haircuts that I could give myself. So, been trying this one out for about a month now. It's going fairly well. So, but, you got to try new things. And I've been cutting my hair now for a little bit more than 6 months. And I think I got it down pretty well. I can fade my beard. I can give myself a fade. It's definitely not like, your top tier barber like I used to go to. But it does save me, if I get my hair cut once a week, it does save me $240 a month. But that's besides the point. We're about to get the heck out of my house and go to start filming for the reveal. I got a great idea. Not going to share any of it with you because it's going to get shared in this video, the actual reel itself. And then I want you to go to my Instagram, TikTok, and listen into it. Like actually follow along with what's going on, because that's where I'm going to share weekly progressions on the movement and what we're doing and how we're doing it, because it's going to be amazing. This movement is literally going to change people's lives. I know that. It's going to change people's lives. I'm so excited. The impact that this thing's going to have. I know you can hear the conviction in my voice. I just know that this thing is going to be huge. And I'm not doing it for myself, not doing it for anything other than for the love of smiles. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so that's going to be a wrap for today. It was an absolute success overall. We got so much done and accomplished a lot, especially Cam and I revealing For the Love of Smiles LLC, which is our movement that we're going to use to bring joy back into the world. Stay with us on a week-by-week progression update on what's going on with this movement and how you guys can get involved. We're super excited. We know that this is going to be a huge impact on the world, and it just starts with something small as one smile at a time. I'm going to figure out what I can do more on these off days to figure out how I can give you guys more of an inside look of what I do. But I just feel like with my time, I'm running really thin, and I'm just constantly on the go. So I got to plan better for these things. Like right now, it's 8 o'clock, and I got to meal prep a bunch of food, so I don't have a lot of time to sit here and be on the camera with y'all. But what I can tell you is I'm going to set more time, make better systems for my off days. So that way, even though I'm slap full of work and things to do, I can give you guys the time that you deserve as my audience to let you guys know what I do, because it's super important to me. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, go watch that video on Instagram and TikTok. Like, share, send it to somebody. Doesn't matter. Just help us spread awareness. That's how you can help right now. Spread awareness For the Love of Smiles in our movement. We really appreciate it. But love you guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and let's crush this week.